welcome back to Let's Replay Mystery Case Files MillionHeir. I'm MCFPapa and this is part 10, and now we're doing the villain hunt. And I guess to get him out of the way first, I'll do my least favorite ones. So, Jim Ferno is up. Look, pal, I'm a fireman. I'm allowed to be here. Oh, I didn't realize it was you and all that ash. You really should keep that badge cleaner. Yeah. And now, the villain search is interesting, because here there is, like, proper amount of levels. Or rooms. Like, it's a really proper sized level. And I believe the way it works, because it's randomized who the heirs and villains will be, but I believe each potential villain has their own unique set of rooms to go to, and just depending on who you get as the villain, it depends. Those are the rooms you'll visit. But again, though, unfortunately, this is mostly just stuff you've already seen before. There is a bit of new, potentially, with it, but it's mostly just doing the same stuff over again. Which I can understand. They probably thought having just the suspects would be too short of a game, but then I think they really should have just revealed after you do the 12 who the heir is, have them be kidnapped, and just skip over the whole second act and go straight into the villain search. Or maybe what they should have done is just had it end after the 12 suspects, but then you are able to unlock a room select where it's not just a random room to visit like it is, like you can get in this game in the quick play mode, but it's actually just you select whatever room you want, and there's like 8 objects, or maybe more if there's an inner scene, and you can just play it to your heart's content. Yeah, I had to find the pen the last time I was here. Well, this is nice, being able to go to the model train room in the daylight. frog skeleton without the frog itself. Really tiny mouse. Even tiny for this game. Is that something else is because the things are zoomed in so much, a lot of the items to find are a lot larger than they'd be in something like Madame Fate. Because like Huntsville and Huntsville especially had generally pretty large objects, and so did Prime Suspects, but then in Ravenhurst and Madame Fate they made them a lot smaller. Well, I guess with this game at least there's an excuse, because you would normally be playing this on like a tiny DS screen, which wouldn't really be very visible unless they were super huge objects. This whole section is probably the most, what feels the most like filler out of like the whole MCF series. But I mean, it's not all bad, it's just more level. And chances are by this point you'll have become pretty familiar with some of the scenes, because you've done them a few times before already. It's pretty weird though that coming out of the X-ray mode, you don't like you don't appear where you were in X-ray mode. You appear in someplace else. And for some of these where there aren't any possible X-ray things to find, it won't even let you do it. But it will let you use the water goggles. I guess if you want a green filter over everything, making it harder to see. I can't even really tell what this is supposed to be a map of. I think maybe Mexico or something, but then it really doesn't have like huge lakes or anything there, so I don't know. Maybe it's just something. No. Actually, I think it might be South America. Like there's Haiti and the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and Cuba. So yeah, I guess this part's Mexico and then the Central American countries and then South America down here. So at least that's one mystery I was able to solve. I still can't solve the mystery of where the heck's the lightning bolt, but I could solve that. Oh, there it is. Right by the map I was so preoccupied with. And at least they're giving you even more lenience with 4 potential objects you don't need to find. A lot of billiard balls in this scene. That banging the drum could have really used the sound effect to support it. I don't know why it didn't accept it the first few times I clicked on it. And now here, there isn't even a puzzle or a mini game. It's just clicking on a bunch of dust and then blowing to get a print. Oh, and connecting the dots, because that's really riveting. 4 alarm fire. Your fervor for finding hidden facts has flustered this firefighter. Let's check in on him. This isn't how it looks, detective. Oh, the match. Yes, I'll go put it out somewhere. Thank you for pointing that out. It is cool though. I do like that in this third act, there are, like, each suspect has their own secret that you find by investigating. Like, you're such a good investigator, you find out their deepest, darkest secrets when you didn't even need to, while you were investigating something else to see if they were the villain. Anyway, on to Alba Noir. How did you get here first, detective? Alba Noir never loses at any game. Bah, look around then. I'll be watching you, though. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I thought it might have been some antique clock or something. Maybe it was a map of the solar system? I mean, one good thing I will say for Jim Ferno is his secret of being an arsonist is kind of surprising. Though I guess maybe he has the same motivation as like the fire chief from Arkham Knight, where he just wanted to make jobs for firefighters. I don't know. Oh, the Queever's missing now. That's weird, because there was a Queever during the suspect search there. But it's not there. And you can't say it's because we collected it already before, because the wrench is there, which we collected before. Ooh. We get the mountain trail and the butterfly exhibit, which are actually locations that didn't show up during the normal hunt for items. So that's one good thing I'll say about the villain search, is there are a few other locations, but it just depends on what villains you get, because I've had one time where I didn't even visit the butterfly exhibit at all, because I just didn't get the villains where it was a potential thing to a location. That's cool that there's just a giant panda bear there. And I really like the mountain in the distance of this scene. It's pretty nice. Though, like, this tree section looks pretty crusty JPEG-esque. I don't know if it's just they used a really small image as their base. Like, I don't know if this is a real image, like, somewhere, and they just put stuff over it. I'm not sure. At least this one location is notable for actually making good use of the underwater goggles. And this butterfly scene is actually really pretty, but only if you can see it in its entirety. It's not that nice looking up close. There's another, that's the same exact teddy bear image. So clever with cutting the cheese as a thing to find. I guess the turtle was just hidden in all the shrubbery. Now on to the planetarium in the dark. But again, don't need to find the battery for it. For some more fun fingerprinting. Like, I wish they had thought of some more, like, involved puzzle for this section instead of just really simple, really easy stuff like both this and the DNA minigame is. Astounding, your astute accuracy has administered an artful admission. This eccentric designer has a secret. How did you find that out, detective? I thought I'd hidden it away forever. Alright, you've won this game. I can't keep a secret from you, apparently. Yes, Alba Noir, the famous artist. But there's a second Noir inside, and so they committed me. But don't worry, detective, we're getting along much better now, alright, darling? Well, that'll do it for this part, so like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time when we go on to Manicotti.